SolidCAM UK supply the CAD/CAM packages for all of these multitasking machines at Oracle Precision, but today we're specifically looking at how they drive the sliding head machine tools. MTD CNC have travelled to Oracle Precision today with SolidCAM. Now, Ben, you've supplied the CAM package for this Star machine, but in fact all of the machines within Oracle. Why have they gone for SolidCAM and what advantages are they getting?
Yeah, so Oracle's been a SolidCAM customer for quite a few years now. We've supplied obviously the milling and the turning side, 5-axis simultaneous, and now we've just recently supplied the sliding head capabilities. So Oracle have chosen to come with us because they're an existing user. So for an existing user of SolidCAM, to move up to sliding head capabilities, it's a very short learning curve. Everything's the same, it's just turning, it's just milling. All we're adding on is the channel synchronization and obviously the simulation of the machine tool as well.
So what advantages are they getting, Ben, apart from just the simplification of programming?
So being able to program the components offline, also you've got the full sort of simulation showing any collisions, anything in there that might not look right is seen while the machine's still out here running. So it's still making parts out here, programming parts in front of yourself. Everything's done offline, and we can tweak things, change things as much as you like until it's ready to go on the machine.
And how have the guys at Oracle taken to the programming of the Star with SolidCAM?
Well, quite easily. I think we've given them a couple of days training for the sliding head. Like I said, they're already using SolidCAM, so everything's already familiar to them. The same profiling operation is used in milling, turning and on the sliding heads. So all we're doing there is just upskilling them to the visual bit of the synchronization. So obviously we can support these machines. They've got quite a few axes on these machines. There's a lot going on. We can support sliding heads with unlimited number of axes, unlimited number of channels, unlimited number of axis patterns. We can even do the channels by turret, or we can do the channels by spindle as well.
Can you tell our audience a little bit more about the synchronization?
Yeah, so channel synchronization inside SolidCAM, so we can have the front spindle and back spindle working at the same time. We can have different banks of tools working at the same time. We can do balanced turning and things like that. And what you see is you just program the job naturally as you would with any job. And then when you get towards doing the end of the job, you go into the channel synchronization window and we can move all those different operations around. We can have operations working with other operations at the same time. SolidCAM will tell you if those operations can't work at the same time. You can see all your different synchronization points as well.
Sean, the owner of the company, had told me that he's actually achieving stuff now that he couldn't previously achieve without SolidCAM. So, you know, how has it made such a difference to be able to manufacture parts that were currently unmanufacturable?
Yeah, so the component that we've got on there now is a prime example. Nathan, the programmer, he designed that part last night. And programmed it, got it set, and it's all running now this morning. So that's how quickly and easily it can be done. There's a feature on there, a little bit of milling on the side that Nathan said he would have never been able to program without CAM. He wouldn't have stood there at the machine and tried to program that at all. So they're bringing in components now that they wouldn't otherwise have been able to do. Now they can quite quickly create a program, get the machine set up, and it's running. So rather than days of programming or a day at the duck board, it took Nathan sort of a couple of hours in SolidCAM and we've got a component out and
so
done.
It's not only like saving time in regards to programming, simplifying programming, but what about the productivity? Are you kind of reducing cycle times?
Yeah, so we're reducing cycle times as well because you're able to do all the synchronization and able to make the different channels working at the same time. That if you stood at the duck board, yes, you could do that, you could work that out. Might take you a bit longer, but you can try things in SolidCAM as well. So you could try one way, see how fast that is, then change it. You can save that synchronization, change it to something else, and if you're not happy with it, go back to the original synchronization pattern.
Ben, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. So there you have it. SolidCAM at Oracle has been an absolute game changer.